Bruv,
Shit.
one thing I have not been doing that I'm going to do every episode from now, I need to remember, is speaking of subscribers and downloads and all that stuff. You, man, subscribe. You know what's funny? No one subscribes anymore, including myself.
Yeah.
So if you go on YouTube, I watch, there's a certain few shows that I watch, but I don't subscribe to any of them.
You just type it in.
Now, because YouTube knows I like it, I don't even need to subscribe because it just suggests it on my shit.
Yeah.
So every time there's a new episode that pops up, I don't need to subscribe. It's already there. So no one subscribes, no one likes, no one comments, which would normally be fine.
Yeah.
But guys, we need to know obviously what you want. Yeah, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. And we want to keep doing this forever. So help us out. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Follow us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or fucking whatever you listen to us on. And yeah, man. So we can keep producing the content.
We're on every social media possible.
Yeah, man. Give us a shout on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, man.
We're on everything.
Facebook. Find us, like us, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do, man. Comment. Fucking slag us off if you want. I don't care. Just be active.
Be honest.
Let us know, man, because yeah, like I said, we want to keep doing it. We enjoy doing it. And if there's shit that you want us to talk about, let me know. But speaking of what I want to talk about, two things first. One is a rant.
Yeah, I love that.
One is just a gobsmacker. So the first rant.
Yeah.
Bruv, me and vegans are going to fall out. Me and vegans are going to fall out.
Yeah, hit me.
Bruv. So, context. One, there's so much I can go off. It's getting me angry.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. So, first off,
Yeah.
there's a few people. If you're vegan, right? So basically, yeah. If you're vegan and the world knows you're vegan. So let's say I'm vegan. I put on Instagram, I'm vegan.
Yeah.
I post a couple things, vegan meal, whatever. I do my typical vegan warrior shit.
Yeah.
I post vegan this, vegan that.
Yeah.
Fam, 6 months down the line, I don't need to tell you, man, that I'm eating vegan brownies.
Yeah.
That I'm eating a vegan burger. That I'm eating vegan this. I'm vegan.
Yeah.
So all my shit I eat is vegan.
It's vegan, yeah.
Don't tell me that it's vegan. You're eating. Imagine if I started taking a picture now, just me, yeah. I'm an omnivore. Imagine if I start taking picture of and just caption glass of water, steak. I can see it's a steak, fam. Chips. Not even like not even. I love these chips because they're
context,
from no context. Chips, burger,
Yeah.
ribs, Oreo milkshake. Like people will cuss me and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah,
but if you put the word vegan in front of it,
Ah.
oh no, where are you? Where'd you get that vegan burger from? That's insane. So that's the first part that annoys me. There's one person that does it. I hope she's fucking listening because I've cussed her out on Instagram so many times about it.
Who?
It pisses me off.
Who?
I don't want to blast her.
Okay. Yeah.
Pisses me off. We go back and forth. I love her, but
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
I don't think she does listen. She's too proud. But fucking stop. If you are, fucking stop. You know who you are. Fucking stop. Second point. So, with the vegan thing, if anyone, well, I'm sure some people that are listening are vegan. If you want to add your 2 cents, please do. Because like I said, this is a rant. This is my personal opinion. But there's certain things that don't sit right with me. So with a vegan, right, I don't really care what anyone decides to do with their eating habits. You don't need to justify to me why you want to eat the way you do. If you want to be vegan, that's fine.
Yeah.
Be vegan. If you have no reason why you want to be vegan, as long as you own it, that's fine. If you just say, I'm vegan from now, as long as it's why, and say, because it's my body and I don't give a shit, I just want to do it, then fine. That's cool. There's certain things that like really fucking piss me off. So one is where people will say they're doing it for the health benefits and they haven't really like, because you know have you heard, obviously there's that documentary that come out, or the movie that come out, The Game Changers. Have you seen it?
No, I've not seen it, but I've seen
people won't shut up the fuck up about
loads
it.
of people talking to me about
Bro,
it. People
it's
at
full
work,
of unsubstantiated evidence. But people will never look into that themselves. They'll watch the movie
and go off that.
See an ex-UFC fighter say this is the thing, and they'll be like, that's fact. That's gospel. Yeah. So now I'm going to go vegan and I'm going to preach why meat isn't bad. But they don't know any facts. They're just listening to what my man said on the movie and regurgitating it to someone else. Yeah. And this is their new way of life.
Yeah.
Annoying. 2, this is probably somewhat the more annoying one. So obviously a lot of people will become vegan based on the moral aspect of it.
Yeah.
So they don't want cruelty to animals. They don't like the way animals are treated in captivity and the hormones and the factory farming. Bro, factory farming is disgusting. That's fine. But there's one thing that's happening at the minute that is driving me nuts, fam.
What?
So have you seen like KFC and like Burger King and stuff, they're doing like vegan burgers now, innit? Yeah. Big man. There's a guy in America, I think it's in America. He is suing Burger King because they cooked because he's a morality vegan. I can't think of a better word, but he's vegan for moral reasons, right? He doesn't like cruelty to animals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's suing Burger King because they cooked his vegan burger on the same grill that they cooked the beef burgers. Yeah. Now, in hindsight, you might look at that and think, fair enough, man. I understand where you're coming from. You don't want the cruelty to animals touching the same food that you're trying to. Yeah. Big man, if that's how you feel and you don't like cruelty to animals, why are you giving your money to a company that kills millions of animals every year? They make their living
off killing
cows and chickens. Why are you going in there
to get a vegan meal?
And you're moaning that it got cooked on the same thing, but you're still happy to give the company money. KFC. If you go into KFC and you're a vegan because you hate cruelty to animals, you're going to give KFC money so that they can kill more animals. But it's a vegan burger.
I've never thought of it that way. It doesn't make any sense.
But it's driving me crazy. It's been driving me crazy for weeks. I needed a platform to de-stress. It's been driving me crazy for fucking weeks. I've not thought about that. Fam, it is bonkers. And it all came to a head. Like, I thought that, innit? When I started seeing the posters and stuff, I was thinking, why would anyone go? I was thinking, my first thought was, why are KFC making a vegan burger? Because surely if anyone hates cruelty to animals, they ain't going to go KFC. And then I heard about the guy that's suing Burger King for the grill thing. And I was like, people have lost their minds. Yeah. People have lost their minds. Yeah. Why is he giving them money?
They don't know what's right and what's wrong. They don't, there's no morality to what he's doing. It's false
morality. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just chatting shit for the sake of it. Yeah. Like you think, you have this false sense of morality. You genuinely don't know what you're talking about. Like you don't know what your own stance is. Shut up. Like I was fucking angry, fam. I was angry. So there was that. And then on the flip side of it as well, if you're doing it veganism for morality reasons, why are you supporting the animal killing franchises? If you're doing veganism for health reasons, why are you in KFC ordering a fucking vegan burger?
In the first place.
It's
deep fried.
Of course. And it's chips. So it's a lose-lose.
Regardless.
It's getting me angry. It's getting me angry, fam. That's all I wanted to say. I sincerely, I hope someone comments and says like, just give me anything. If you agree with me, if you disagree, give me anything, bro.
Something to buy at. I'm ready.
I want to sink my teeth. I want to sink my teeth into it because it's been driving me fucking nuts.
That's a good point.
Ran over, but yeah, bruv, it's been
that's a great point.
It's been pissing me off, bruv. It don't make no fucking sense.
Because I've never actually thought about the fact that you're actually going into a heavy corporation that kills animals day-to-day basis just to buy vegan food.
Fast food restaurants kill more animals than anyone. And you're in here like, oh, cool, yeah. I hate cruelty to animals. Let me buy the vegan burger. I'll give you money to fund your farm.
Your killing spree.
So you can, I'm funding your killing spree. It doesn't make sense. It stresses me out.
That's fucking hell. It's wild to me.
It stresses me out, bruv. Oh, I'm so happy that's off my chest.
Do you know, that's fucking wild to me though. Because if you had never said that, I would never have thought of that. And I feel like that's how people pitch ideas to companies. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because who the fuck would even think of that? You just see a vegan burger and you think, fuck, I've always wanted to try KFC even though I don't want to eat chicken. But fuck, there's a similar prototype that might taste good, so I'm gonna try it. But you're still funding the same company.
It's
It's
the same
mad
thing,
to
bruv.
me.
It's a different. They're just putting on a different hat. It's the same thing.
Fuck. Yeah, I've never thought about it that way. So yeah, all you guys suck your mums in it. All you guys suck your mums in it. Because you've got no leg to stand on. Suck all your mums.
Oh my days. But the second thing I want to talk about, this is actually deep and juicy. So, I watched this film the other day called Boy Erased. Have you seen it?
Is it on Netty?
No, I think I watched it on Now TV or Sky Cinema, whatever it's called. Let me give you the premise of this movie. Fam, let me tighten my...
Let me sip my water, cuz.
Bruv, sip it. Sip it deep and slow. Oh my God. Bro, so, Boy Erased, the premise, yeah? It's basically about... It's a true story.
Okay.
It's basically about this American kid who's the son of a pastor.
Okay.
And he's gay.
Okay.
And he's scared to come out to his dad and stuff like that for all the religious reasons. But he is actually a child of God as well. He's like genuinely religious.
Yeah.
So he's in conflict with his own self about being gay. He doesn't know how he feels about being gay and stuff like that. And he's kind of tried to figure out, is he definitely gay or anything like that? And it kind of just, and basically they send him to like gay camp, like pray the gay away. Like you go to a religious camp and they try and convert you because they're like making out like being gay as a choice and all this stuff. It's a true story.
So is this at the point where he's exposed himself to someone? So he's
basically, yeah. So basically it starts off him just living his normal life. It shows him kind of like breaking up with his girlfriend. He doesn't tell her that he's gay.
Yeah.
But he breaks up with his girlfriend. He's going off to college.
Yeah.
Seen a couple like in it. They basically it starts off at him in the gay camp, and they force the people there to kind of relive all the gay scenarios that they've had. And he goes into one of them, and so basically it's him going off to college, and so he's there. And I don't know why I got invested. I got invested so quick. I tend to when it's like a true story. I got invested so quick. So he's at college. This is before he gets sent off to gay camp or whatever. He hasn't come out to anyone. In college, chilling. First day of college, he meets this guy. His name was like, I can't remember his name. His name was like Daniel or something. And he meets this guy. And the guy he meets is such a typical like handsome gay guy that you're like, is he gay? Is he not? But like, he's just a handsome dude.
Yeah.
So now that we know that the main character is gay anyway, we're like, he fancies him. I'm invested. So you're like, all right, cool. I can see the attraction kind of thing. And they start hanging out as boys and they go to church together. So neither of them want to come out and say I'm gay to each other, but you can tell there's like a connection
there's chemistry,
thing. So they're, and the main guy, he's not done anything gay before. He's never kissed a guy. He's never like acted on his homosexuality whatsoever.
Okay.
So basically, my man is chilling with his boy. They neither of them know that they're gay, but obviously there's, like I said, there's chemistry, and they're just chilling, playing like Call of Duty or something in his dorm, and his roommate's away in the main character's dorm. And then he's like, "Oh, do you wanna?" He's like the brethren, the handsome guy. He's like getting sleepy and shit. It's like whatever time in the morning. He's like, "Oh, my roommate's away for the weekend. Do you just want to sleep in his bed? You look tired," kind of thing. And he was like, yeah. So he goes to bed. Then the main character goes to bed, and it's a bunk bed, so he can hear the handsome guy, like Daniel, whatever, like tossing and turning. So he's like, "Oh, Daniel, are you all right?" Doesn't answer him. And he's like, "All right, cool." He can hear him tossing and turning. He's like, "Big man, are you okay?" And then my man comes down just the ladder, and he's like, "Are you okay? Like, what's going on?" And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. And then like he sits on the bed, and they're like, "All right, cool. Like something's cooking." Yeah.
I'm imagining it. Bro. I'm intrigued now. So are they lips or not? Tell me.
You cook, and I was thinking, and because I know he's never done any, he's never acted on his homosexuality. The sexual tension in the air, and I was like, oh shit,
it's
like
real now.
Something's gonna happen, but neither of them have explained that they're gay. So like it's risky, fam, because you can't just lean in on man. You never know. You never know. Bro, that's the thing. Like, you can't just lean in on man. And they both go to church.
Yeah.
So you know they're both, like, if he's not gay, he's against being gay.
Yeah.
So, like, it's simple as that. So they're bare close, but no one's acting. Yeah. And there's tension, fam. Yeah. There's tension. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah. And I'm thinking, come on, go for it. But I'm scared for him to go for it. And I'm like, come on, go for it. And I think his name's Jared. The main character's called Jared. And I'm like, come on, Jared, go for it. And he's such a shy, recluse little guy. And you're like, come on, bro, come on. And then the main guy, Daniel, goes for it, innit? And just kisses him. But it's not like a lips. You just like
a
peck.
Quick peck, yeah.
And then like Jared backs off, then comes forward a little bit. And you're like, now it's a party. Yeah. So they start lips in. And this is obviously Jared's first experience kind of thing. Kissing. And everything's going well. Then Daniel slips his hand down, gives my man's dick a little grab. So it's a bit like, yeah. But obviously, again, Jared's like a God-fearing man. Yeah. It's his first time. He doesn't know how he feels about his own homosexuality. Yeah. So he's like, okay. But he's not really doing anything. He's a bit. He now starts to stiffen up a little bit. Yeah. And then my man starts like bashing him off, kissing him. Then my man starts pulling his home piece out. And Jared's like, okay, slow down. Then my man starts angling behind him now, pulling his boxers down and shit. Now Jared's like, okay, slow down. Slow the fuck down. Bruv. So he's like, slow down. Yeah. Then Daniel puts his hand over his mouth and he's like, shh. And the man's like, okay, slow down. Fam, he rapes the fuck out of him. Daniel rapes the shit out of Jared. No. Fam, he grips his mouth, yanks the shorts down and shoves it in. Jared screaming, fucking screaming, and he's banging him. And he's like trying to get him off him. He's shaking and he's trying to get... I was in torment.
I was not expecting that.
Fam! Oh my God, the movie. I was like, no. The fear in me. Yeah. The fear in me. It's real rape.
Fuck.
Bangs him. Like fucking bangs him. And he's like screaming, get the fuck off me. Yeah. And he's shoving his face over so no one can hear. And then all that happens is like one of the security guards is like shut the fuck up. It's like 2 a.m. and then walks off. Man screaming. Daniel nuts in him, then gets off. It was the most realistic portrayal of rape I've ever seen. I don't know. It sounds, how do I say it? It sounds rude or ignorant and stuff like that. But obviously, how do I explain it? When you hear about women getting raped, as horrifying and bad as it is, it's more of a kind of conventional scenario. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for, and because I'm not a woman, I can't really relate. Yeah. I can say like that's fucking awful, but I don't even know what it's like for a woman to have sex. Yeah. So hell if I know what it's like for a woman to get raped. Yeah. I don't know how bad it. Oh no, it's bad, but like I can't.
You can never know the feeling.
I'll never know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll never know what it's like to be raped as a guy. But fam, when I watched that,
you resonated.
I was there.
Yeah, you were him.
I was Jared. I was Jared. I was howling. I was like, no. Fam, I wanted to turn this thing off. I was terrified. I was fucking terrified, fam.
Oh my god.
And I was just like, this is real life.
Yeah.
This is real life. This is real fucking life.
Oh yeah, shit, it says based on a real story.
Yes!
Oh my god!
It actually happened.
Oh my god!
It actually happened. And then, he had to then, this is all before with the gay camp. But basically, he raped him. They go about their business, innit? And my man stops, like Jared stops fucking with Daniel now.
Yeah.
Like, they're not boys anymore.
Obviously.
You just raped me, cuz. Yeah. Like, we're not boys. So on campus, he's ducking and diving, man, innit? Yeah. So now Jared's getting shook thinking, he's going to tell on me. He's going to tell man I raped him. So my man, Jared goes home for the weekend. Jared's mum gets a call. Anonymous call saying, oh, I'm a counselor from the university. I just want to let you know that your son's gay. He's come out to me. He's told me he's gay. And I thought you guys should know. And then obviously the mum's like, what the fuck are you saying to me? And like, obviously to these man, being gay is not a thing. You can't be gay. So she chats to Jared like, wagwan. The dad is livid.
Yeah, obviously.
And then he's like, bruv, like, what is this? So Jared's like, who was it on the phone? Like, did he give you the name? Etc. And then he's like, no, you never gave me a name. You just said you're gay. Like, is it true? Is it true? Is it true? And he's like, it's not true. It's not true. I'm not gay. And then he was like, so why would he say that? Why would he do this? Why would this person randomly call? And then he's like, because he's a fucking rapist. Like, he doesn't say he raped him. He just said his name's Daniel. He told me in confidence that he's raped people before. And he thinks I'm going to tell him because I haven't spoken to him since. He thinks I'm going to tell him. That's why he's making up these lies saying I'm gay. And then fam, the whole thing spirals. And then my man like can't keep it in anymore. And then they're talking about the Daniel thing. Like, you know what? His dad's like, now fuck this. Give me his last name. I'm going to find out. Like, we're going to get the police involved and stuff like that. And then he's like, Dad, I think it's true as well though. And he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, I think I'm fucking gay. Like, I think I'm gay. I think about men. I don't know what to do. Bruv, the whole film, I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Because like in this day and age, especially like at this time that we're at right now, being gay is calm.
It's like being straight.
Yeah.
Being gay is being straight.
Being gay is being straight now. Yeah. And that's obviously not true. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
But it's just in comparison to what it used to be, it's so much better.
Yeah.
I can only assume. So like to picture what he was actually going through, I was just like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like that's dark.
Yeah.
Like I can only say from my personal perspective, if my son comes to me when he's older, I don't even want my man to have to feel like he has to come out. Like the whole concept of coming out annoys me. Like why should you have to come out? Like you are like it's a big deal. Like it's minor. I'll be vexed if my man said like, Dad, I'm really sorry. I've got something to tell you. Can you sit down? Like I'm gay. Why are you sitting me down to tell me you're gay, fam? Like if you're gay, you're gay. Yeah. Like why do you feel like that's something to sit me down and tell me about? Like you are you. I'm like it's gonna affect me in any which way. Like so if I'm to see his dad's reaction, his dad was having none of it. Obviously because he sent him to gay camp. And the things that they're doing in gay camp, fam, to make you like get rid of your gayness and stuff like that, bruv. I was like, this can't be real. This can't be real. And at the end, it shows like the statistics of like how many people got sent to gay camp, how many people committed suicide from being at the gay camp and stuff like that. Bruv, it was mad.
Can't believe something like that exists.
Mad. Fam, the whole film, the rape scene, oh my God. And I just remembered, like when I was watching it, I was thinking, I can't get raped.
Yeah.
I can't get raped.
Fam, we've spoken about this before.
I can't get raped.
I can't get raped.
I can't.
But you episode 3 or whatever, you said you'd rather get penetrated than fucking get treated as a boyfriend. You said you get penetrated for fucking 5 minutes. And get nutted in.
After watching this film, I think I might have to take the girlfriend thing. I'm not joking. The way my man covered his mouth and the way Jared was screaming. Nah.
The man said Jared like he knew him.
Bruv, the way Jared was howling, I don't think I could do it. I think I'm going to have to formally change my statement. Treat me like a woman. Kiss me, tickle me.
Whatever. But
finger
don't penetrate me.
Don't finger me. But like,
don't finger
lick my asshole. Do what you need to do. Like, I'll suck you off. Whatever, fam. Don't fuck me. Don't bend me over and fuck me, please.
Jesus Christ.
Bruv. Oh, it was mind blowing. But then it got me. And then like, me being me, getting in like my head. And I was thinking, this is a good one like, to ask you as well. Like, if, this is 2 questions. If you were gay, because obviously you can see nowadays, like if you walk around, you can tell if there's a handsome guy.
Yeah, of course, you appreciate
a handsome guy.
Yeah, girls appreciate girls and guys appreciate.
And then you can also see like very effeminate guys. And have like a lot of feminine features.
Yeah.
If you were gay,
which one would you want?
Yeah, do you think you'd be attracted to like very effeminate guys that look more female, or like handsome fucking guys?
Probably handsome.
You think you're attracted to the handsome guys?
Because I appreciate handsome men. Now, if a guy's handsome, I'll be like, "Right, this guy's very handsome."
He gets pussy. That's what I think.
He's
a fucking handsome guy.
He gets pussy. So yeah, it will probably be that one.
Fair play.
What about yourself?
I think maybe probably the effeminate guys.
Why?
Because there's something, I don't know. There's something about looking at, like, when I look at a handsome guy, like I said, I think, right, that guy gets pussy. Which means, like, I see him as like an alpha male.
Alpha, okay.
So if I'm attracted to the alpha male,
So I'm the beta.
You're the beta, and you're getting fucked. You're getting fucked. That's what's happening, fam.
A man's thinking logistics. He had his answer ready. Waste man had his answer ready to try and flip the script. So now I'm getting bummed. Waste man. Waste man. Say no more. Continue your fucking story.
That's funny, bruv. Nah, but yeah, that's my own opinion.
Yeah,
Obviously, you
hear
guys can figure out your own positions, but nah, that's the way I saw it. And then I was thinking, like, I think I'd really like to have a gay son.
Okay.
And I was like, I imagine I always have these stupid daydreams, just like I said with the burglary thing before. I always have these dumb daydreams. So I was sitting there, I was like, imagine if I had like a handsome as fuck son, like man's son, and then we're just sitting at breakfast, and then man's chatting to me about, because like I said, I wouldn't want people to be coming out to me.
Yeah,
like if you're gay, you're gay.
Yeah.
Just chilling with me, but he's chatting about fucking guys as I would chat about fucking girls.
Yeah.
So I'm like just role playing, like, oh, morning son, or work one. And he's like, oh, cool, that what he's saying. And I'm like, yeah, man. Like, what time did you come in? And man's like, 2, 3. And I'm like, what was you doing? He was like, oh, man, I had a date, innit? I'm like, yeah, you got a date? Yeah. Man's like, yeah, one slim thick. I'm like, you beat. Man's like, beat. I beat, dad. And I'm like, swear down, slim thick.
Slim thick. A slim thick man. That's hilarious.
Bro, slim thick lips. And I'm suck me off and I'm not deep. And I'm like, gang. That's my dream. I don't know why, but that is my dream.
That's funny.
I just want man to chat to me
normal. Yeah. I rate that. I do rate that.
I just found in my head, I was just smiling.
Yeah.
I was just smiling to myself. Like, that would be so sick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to ask guy, girl, whatever, fam. The man's just out here. Slim, thick.
That's funny.
Fat lips. Juicy ass.
That's funny.
And I'm like, beat sounds good. Man's like, nutted.
Just natural conversation.
Natural
like, me and you talk about everything.
Bruv,
anything. Yeah,
that's what I live for, man. None of this coming out, chat. Don't ever come out to me, fam. I'm vexed.
Off the back of like talking about this topic at the moment. So this is on tangent but off tangent at the same time. Off topic rather. So obviously I post a lot of gym shit. Like when I'm in a gym, I post like pictures of myself and Red Star. I don't put it on my actual page, but I put it on my story. So there's this particular person, he's gay, that always like comments and shit on the shit that I post, which doesn't offend me or anything, but I just don't entertain it. Do you know what I mean? I just leave it there. It is what it is, because it is what it is.
Yeah.
But then it made me realize how it makes girls feel when guys do it. Because this is just one gay guy that comments on probably like 1 out of 7 things that I post in the gym. And the frequency of it does annoy me sometimes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't annoy me to the point to ever say anything, because he is who he is and I am who I am. Do you know what I mean? He has every right to say it. If it bothered me that much, I'd block him. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't bother me that much, because if that makes his day kind of thing, peace be unto him. Do you know what I mean? That's his problem. I'm fine with that. But then it made me realize I've messaged girls, fam. I've harassed, like in the past, obviously not now, but I've probably slid in about over 100 DMs in my Instagram lifespan.
Yeah.
And been aired probably more than 100 times. Do you know what I mean? Do you hear where I'm coming from?
Bro,
and it's like...
And you're one of many.
I'm one of many. If I'm getting annoyed from one guy every 3 weeks, girls get hollered every single day by hundreds of guys.
Long, fam. And it's long for girls. It's long. Bruv, exactly that. Little bit escalated. There's a guy. So when I used to work with Lewis at David Lloyd, one of the members there, he's like known among the staff because he just basically lives at the club, fam. Like he pays for PT, pays for all sorts. And he's there all the time. Yeah. And he's gay. His name's Ben. He's a fucking funny, nice guy. But he fancies Lewis. He fancies him. Yeah. And he is not shy about sharing it. And he will always say, like, he'll come up to man and be like, bruv, I would love to fuck you. Like, I would love to fuck you. And like, Lewis is supposed to take it as a compliment. But exactly what you're saying there, guys say that to girls all the time.
All the time.
And my man does not take it as a compliment, fam. He's just like, for fuck's sake. And he tries to laugh it off and that. But I remember I was thinking like, and obviously at the same time, it's not as bad for Lewis because if Lewis wanted to beat the shit out of this guy, he could. And like, so it's not, there's no fear in there.
Yeah, there's no, I know what you
But
mean.
when for a woman who is so much smaller and weaker than a man, for a grown ass man to come in here, I'd love to fuck you. Like, let me fuck you. Like, that must be fucking terrifying, fam.
Terrifying.
Imagine big man coming up to you. Big whole man. 6'6". Wham. Wham. Grabs your wrist tight. Like in a night out, fam, pulls you. Just like fucking dickheads do in clubs. Grabs the wrist, pulls you back, and says, I'd love to fuck you. How scared would you be?
Fuck.
Women go through that daily.
Day in, day out.
Daily.
Fuck. You're the real MVPs, man. I salute you, man.
Yeah, these women are strong, fam. I'm not dealing with that.
I'm not dealing with that.
I'm not dealing with that.
That's too much.
That's suicide. I couldn't deal with that every day.
Every day.
That's
all
harassment.
day, every day.
All day, every day.
A lot of people feed off it though, but
they do. Like that, my man, that and they deal with like, that's just basic. Saying I want to fuck you is just basic. And obviously my man sending you whatever he sends you is just basic. Imagine women go through the thing. Well, remember the my man that slid into our DMs.
oh shit, yeah.
Man's like, I want to wax you,
wax
man.
us, yeah.
How much to let me wax you? That's disgusting.
That's random as well.
Disgusting. 1.5. That's the answer.
That was
1.5 is the answer. It still stands.
It still stands.
If you want to wax me, fam, 1.5k, you can wax me. But, bro, women go through that all the time.
It's weird.
Send me a picture of your feet. Like, let me shave you. Let me suck your toes. Like, that's just all the time. Like, I've spoken to girls before, and they're just like, bruv, I can't handle Tinder. Tinder was dead for me, fam. No one tried to fuck me. The only person that physically tried to fuck me was a guy on Tinder.
Really?
Like a transsexual. Yeah, man said, I'm at this hotel, come true. And I didn't even know it was a guy at first.
Yeah.
I was thinking, rah. Man said, I will suck you off. I can't remember what he said. He said like something like, if you like head, I'm in this hotel, something. And obviously I only saw his little thumbnail thing and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, say no more.
I'm probably not going to go because I don't know, I might get stabbed.
Yeah.
But like, hey.
Maybe, you never know.
Maybe. Couple tequilas, I might be thinking something different.
Yeah.
And then I went on the page and I was like, oh, it's a guy.
Oh, it makes sense now.
Oh, okay, cool, it's a guy. Great. It's a guy who wants to suck me off. But what was I saying? Yeah, Tinder. I said to girls, like, I was thinking, what's so heavy about Tinder? And all they talk about is all it is dick pics, guys saying weird shit. They want to do this, they want to do that. Like, send me a picture of this. Like, I want you to piss on me. I want you to do this. And it's just like, mate, guys are nasty. And you know what's mad as well? I was actually talking to someone about this the other day. Like, it wasn't about sick shit like that, but it was about, you know, when girls will tell me, like our female friends and stuff will tell me, I think it was actually, I tell you who it was Chloe, our mutual friend Chloe. I was on the phone to her a couple months ago and she was talking about guys, right? And then she was like, bro, I always get the crazy guys, like they're always like crazy clingy and they always want this and they're always saying this and they're always getting like fucking insecure about when I'm not messaging them back and I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. And I'm like, bruv, who are these guys?
Yeah.
Because you every guy you meet seems to be like this.
Yeah.
I don't know any man like this.
Yeah.
And then I thought, maybe I do. Maybe I do. And the man just aren't telling me.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I bet I do. I bet the man them are all doing it.
That's so funny.
And no one's telling me. They're always putting on a brave face. They send me the screenshots they want to send me.
Yeah, but that's in the full context.
Fam, they don't tell me what's really going on. Maybe they do. And she was like, 100% they do.
That's
100%
funny.
they do. And I was like, wow.
That's funny.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Funny.
Because you're laughing because you know it's true.
It's true.
Not
It
from
is true.
you,
Not from me.
but,
Definitely not from me.
But definitely man are doing it and they're just not telling.
Yeah.
They're just
That's
not
funny.
telling. Fucking hell, fam. When that hit me,
Resonated. Yeah.
mind blown. I was like, wow. I've been lied to. I've been lied to by my own friends. Fucking hell.
You're funny,
bruv. But yeah, man.
That was
Jared.
Bro,
Jared went through it.
Randy Andy. Have you ever felt like this? Is completely off topic now, like something different. Have you ever felt like you've been racially profiled, like at work or or just on like a day to day? Do you ever feel like there's been a time you that sticks out, like fuck,
racially profiled,
or just like that typical stereotype?
I think for me, let me have a think. I can't think of something. Hopefully something will come to me in a minute, but I wouldn't say I have necessarily, well, like I said, nothing comes to mind right now, but what I will say that does happen to me in particular. So I've thought about this a lot. Not that I've been racially profiled, but I guess it is profiling in a way in that obviously my dad is black and my mum is white. So I'm every part as black as much as I am white. But white people, not even just white people, the majority of the population will just say I'm black. They will never acknowledge me as white. I'm, as far as they're concerned, I'm not white whatsoever. And they might call me mixed race to be politically correct. But as far as anything else goes, I'm black.
They're black. You're black.
And that's never not happened. Only black people
would call you mixed race.
Would call me mixed race.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm not full black. And maybe like you, man, or someone might like say a little joke or a dig or be like, oh, that's the white inside of you or whatever. But yeah, as far as like anyone who's not black calls me black. And that is like, it doesn't bother me because it's just my life. And I'm not ashamed of it. But at the same time, it's like, why?
Yeah.
Because I'm not. Like I'm being, because it's so common, I'm almost being forced to accept the fact that I'm not allowed to have my own identity in a way, like, because I'm not black. And like, for me, I've rarely ever brought it up to someone when they say, oh, because you're black. And I kind of just get on with it. And like I said, it doesn't bother me. But at the same time, it kind of does bother me. Because it's like, well, I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm not white. And like, when white people talk to me, like, they'll talk to me as if I'm the token black guy. But I was like, I'm just as much white. I'm just as much white. And like, when I'm with white people, not saying like I'm not accepted, but like in a racial context, I'm so much seen. Like if I'm in a group of black guys, so obviously all you guys, all my closest friends are black. I'm so much more socially accepted in a racial manner than when I'm in a group of white friends. So if I'm in a group of white people, it's like not the topic of conversation, but it's so like, oh, James is the black guy in this group. But when I'm in a group of black people, even sometimes as a joke, it might be like, James is the light guy or the light skinned guy in this group. It's not part of the conversation. Whereas if I'm in a group of white people, it's always part of the conversation. And like, that is the same as if you were in a group, like anyone who's fully black, that's exactly the same. But I'm also in that category as well. Even though I'm just as much white as I am black. But no one who's white ever sees that. They never see, even if they've met my mum, who is white, they don't see that I am white. Never. Ever. It's never happened. No one white has ever seen me as white. They only see me as black. So I guess that's pretty much the only racial profile I've had.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm going to tell you, give you an example. I don't even know if it was racial profiling or just flat out fear.
Oh, Jesus.
So this was years ago, which is so weird. This was years ago. I was still like working at Grill on the Market at that time. So this is a good 5 years ago, maybe. I was walking home from work. So I got off at my station and a chick got off at the station. I don't know if she got off at the station or we just coincidentally started walking down the same path. So she was walking in front of me and I was walking behind her. It was late. So it would have been around after midnight, 1:45 kind of thing. So it's late. I'm walking home. She's walking home in front of me. She's drinking a can. I remember this like it was yesterday because I thought of the repercussions that could have potentially happened.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was walking home. She was white. Obviously, I'm black. She was walking home. I was walking home. Same direction. She was ahead of me. And then all of a sudden, she finished her can. She dropped it on the floor and fucking sprinted.
No.
Fam, it was just me and her.
Oh my God.
She fucking sprinted. I've never seen anything like it. Because it's not like she was jogging beforehand. It's not like she was looking like she was going to miss a bus. She was casually walking with a can of whatever, looked back, saw me, finished the drink, dropped it, and darted.
Oh my God.
Absolutely darted.
I would have been so offended.
I was extremely offended. Purely because, big man, I am walking the same way as you because I'm going home. I live this way.
I can't help it.
I can't help it. But what made it even worse was the scenarios that came into my head. So let's say randomly, wherever she was going was down the road. Let's say she was going to meet her boyfriend or her dad, for fuck's sake, that was down the road. She could have said, this black guy is following me.
Yes. Yeah.
I would have been killed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear you.
Like, just off the fact that I am walking home.
Yeah.
And she assumed I was fucking gonna try and attack her or whatever.
Yeah.
So her fight or flight response was, she's gonna fucking fly. She's gonna run.
Bruv. This actually mad as well because like...
And that's one example.
Bruv. Okay. Like, real quick, like, it's mad that, like, what you just said, like, the word black, if you put it in front of something, it carries more weight.
Yeah, a lot more weight.
And it's not even... It annoys me because it's not even just... That happens to, like, white people or Asian people. If you tell them that, it carries more weight for them. It carries more weight for everyone. It carries more weight for me.
Yeah.
Like, if someone's telling a story and they're like... Oh, right. So, yeah, exactly the same thing. Like, I was walking down the street and this group of guys came out and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, shit. If someone's like, I was walking down the street and then this group of black guys came out, even I'm like...
The story's a lot more interesting now. The story's a bit more interesting.
It's heated.
Sit up. You're like, oh, shit, what happened?
I'm profiling myself.
I know, well, fuck.
It's
peak. It's peak,
peak.
but that's we're accustomed to it now. Like,
We're falling into the same thing.
The same system. It's mad.
It's horrible.
So mad.
It's horrible, but it's true. Bruv, you put black in front, it's scary now.
So much more weight.
It's scary now.
So much more weight.
Oh, yeah.
Because if it's a 6 foot big white guy, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's big and
He
he's
probably
white.
plays lacrosse. Bruv, if it's a 6 foot something black guy, he just got a pen.
Obviously.
He's a criminal.
Obviously. With 3 baby mums that are all white, coincidentally.
They're all white.
Fuck.
Oh, bruv, it's actually mad. It's actually mad. And I trust me, I'm laughing about it. It infuriates me.
It's not funny, but it's like...
You have to laugh about it.
I've said it in previous episodes, you have to see the jest and everything nowadays.
You literally have to see the
or
funny
else
in
you'll
everything.
fucking kill yourself. Like, you have to laugh at certain
You
situations.
do. That story is fucking funny. I'm sorry, that story's fucking funny.
She sprinted. And it was just me and her on road. So let's even say a car was driving past and saw just her running away from me. Imagine that car then pulled up and be like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, bruv.
Are you okay? To the girl. And
Yeah,
she makes up a lie like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm safe. This guy's, I don't know if he's, do you know what I mean? What happens to me? I'm a little guy just coming home from work, cuz. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you, fam. I hear you.
But then, guys in America, obviously, it happens a lot more in America than it does here. This is the reason why they're fucking angry all the time. This is why black people are angry. We're not angry because we're angry for a reason. Do you know what I mean? We're angry because we're profiled.
Yeah, bro.
To be that way.
100%.
And
100%.
It's crazy because obviously black guys see it as that as well because, like you said, if you say black in front of everything, it carries a lot more weight. But that's because that's what the system has embedded in us.
Yeah, bro. It's true.
It's fucking wild to me.
It is
Another
true.
example. This is not my example, but it's just racial profiling as a standard.
Yeah,
so there was an interview with Lupita, the actress. So it was 2 white presenters and Lupita. They were talking to her about another random movie that someone else starred in. There was another African. I think Lupita. I can't remember where Lupita's from. I think she's from South Africa. Correct me if I'm wrong. I apologize if I am wrong. I can't remember where she's from. But she's from a country in Africa. I can't remember where she's from. And then they said someone else's name that's an actress that's from a completely different country. And then the presenter asked Lupita, "Oh, did I say that name right?" And then Lupita was like, "I have no idea." But she said it in a political way that was correct. because she was on live TV.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if I was Lupita, I'll be so fucking angry.
Yeah.
Why do you think I would know how to say her name purely because I'm black?
Bruv,
do you know what I mean?
So, yeah. Do I expect you to know some Norwegian name? Like,
Just because you're white?
100%. 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
100%. You know.
So if anyone's seen that little skit, I think I saw it on Twitter. If anyone's seen that just resonated with me. Just because it's just a standard profile straight away. Because she's black, because she's African, she must automatically understand where everyone's name's from, or if they've said it right, and blah blah blah. To be fair, more time she may have known.
Fam,
but you know what I mean?
You know the funny thing is about that? Dread. There's a girl that I work with. I think she's left now, but she is from Ghana. I do that to her on purpose. I racial profile so many stories that she tells me, and she gets so angry, but I'm always right. And I'm not proud of it, but it pisses her off so much I can't help myself. So like there was one time
She's gonna bang you one day.
She hates me. She hates me. Like she'll be telling a story and she'll be like, oh yeah, because I laugh loud, obviously.
Yeah.
When I laugh, like it's the whole office shuts down. If something hits me in my sternum, like the whole office shuts down. So she will say like, James, your laugh is so extra. Like you remind me of my friend. Like I used to work with this girl. To be fair, she didn't even say she was a friend. She was like, you remind me of this girl I used to work with. Like literally every time she laughed, she'll fall on the floor. Like she'll do this. I was like, she's black in it. And she was like, why would you say that? I was like, because she is. She was like, why would you fucking say that? Why would you? She's like, you're black yourself. Why would you jump to that conclusion? And I'll let her carry on and carry on and carry on. I'm like, but she was black. And then she's like, yes, she's black, but it's irrelevant.
It's not the point.
It's not relevant because black people do that.
We're over dramatic.
Bro, we're extra.
We're so extra.
And then there's another time.
Oh fuck.
There's another time. There was there was another time. There was literally exactly what you just said. There was a name. There was a name, an African name, and I couldn't pronounce it. And I said to her, I said it to wind her up. And I was like...
You said the name incorrectly to
No.
wind her up.
I literally couldn't pronounce it.
Okay.
So I said to her, someone said to me, James, how do you pronounce his name? So basically there was a client that needed to be called.
Okay.
They had like a really, like an African name. They couldn't pronounce it. And then... Not because I'm black, just because they were sitting next to me. They said, James, you know how to pronounce this? And I was like, no, I got a fucking clue.
Yeah.
And then because I knew it would wind her up, I was like, her name is Frida. Ask Frida. And then she was like, why would you tell them to ask me?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I just feel like you'd know. She read it and she was like, first of all, I'm from Ghana. That's a Nigerian name.
Yeah.
And I was like, point proven. I don't know what name that is. You just told me it's a Nigerian name, which means you probably know how to pronounce it. So let's just get the song and dance over with and tell us what the name is. Fam, she hates me so much. And like, I hate the racial profiling, but like you said, fam, you have to laugh.
Yeah. You just got to see, you have to see the jest and everything.
You have to, fam. And it's just fucking ridiculous. That reminds me when I was saying earlier about the people profiling me as black.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not. There's been 2 times in my life which it was weird. It was a weird situation because I didn't really know how. It was like a conflict of my kind of inner emotions. Yeah. We get deep with it for a little bit. That like, I can't think of a better way to explain it, but it almost made me resent my blackness. In a way that, not that I wanted to be white, in a way that I wanted to have like my own sense of identity so much that it made me wish I wasn't black. So when I was a kid, the first time it happened when I was a kid, there was this girl, I was in primary school. And you know when you're in primary school, you haven't even hit puberty yet. You're not thinking about sex, you're not thinking of anything. But like when you fancy a girl or you think you fancy a girl, you're in love with them.
Yeah, of course.
There was one girl called Crystal, right? Some white girl. I was in some white girl. I was infatuated with her in like year 6.
Yeah.
And I loved her. Yeah. Like I literally loved her. And there was one time my boy was having a fireworks party.
Yeah.
And he invited me over. And literally I went over there and it's her friend who happened to be related to my boy. So that's why they were there. my heart's beating, fam. And I'm like, oh shit. And then my boy, his name was Scott, I remember. He was like, Crystal's here. And I was like, fam, I know Crystal's here.
I don't know she's here.
I've seen her, fam. And then,
before you finish the story, I'm so sweetened because I feel like this is a story that you tell me while we're 28.
Yeah.
This is in year 6.
Year 6, bro. I was like 10.
I know Crystal's here, fam. Obviously, it's popping.
Bro, that's funny. I was ready to move to it. But I was nervous, fam.
That's so funny.
These times I'm 28, I still can't talk to girls. So, bruv, these times in year 6, I was petrified. Like, my skin was cold. And I was like, fuck. This is my chance, fam. I can make her my girlfriend.
Yeah.
This place. There's no dating when you're in year 6.
Yeah.
You're either my girlfriend
or you're not.
You were getting married under the tree or we're not.
You have your in or
Fam,
you're
you're
out.
having lunch with me or we're nothing.
Yeah.
So, literally, I said to my boy, bruv, you're gonna have to do the thing for me. You're gonna have to chat to Crystal.
Yeah.
Tell her I like her. She
Initiate
relays
the
the
thing.
information to you,
Yeah.
or relays the information to your cousin, and it comes back to me through a third channel, and then we're gonna make this thing work.
Yeah.
Fam, rolled up. And the thing is, to this day, I don't know if what she said is true. I hope for fuck's sake it's not true.
Yeah.
But Scott rolls over to her and says, James likes you. Do you like James?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? Man comes back to me, fam. I'm twiddling thumbs. He was like, brother, you're not going to like what she said. And I was like,
Oh, here we go.
oh my God, I'm hideous. I know I am. And this is when I hadn't grown into my teeth.
Yeah.
You know when you lose your teeth and your teeth are massive when they grow back? I was thinking, it's my teeth. I had the biggest buck teeth, bro. And I was like, it's my teeth. It's my teeth.
It has to be my teeth.
I haven't grown into my teeth and she's not feeling me. And then she said, her dad said she's not allowed to date black guys. These times, I think back at it.
Yeah.
And I think, we're in year 6.
Year 6.
Your dad did not say, don't date black guys. You're 10. What kind of Nazi dad do you have that he's instilling this mentality to you when you're 10 years old? At the time, I was heartbroken, fam.
Yeah.
I was so young that I didn't even think your dad's a prick. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, fair enough.
Yeah.
But these times, I'm like, I'm not black.
Yeah.
Like, granted, you can't date black guys. Sucks for them.
Yeah.
I'm not black, you
Imagine
know?
if I said I liked her.
She would have written you off.
She would have screamed.
But fam, the thing is as well, like now I'm thinking about it, probably wasn't true. Maybe she just didn't like black guys and stuff like that. But at the time, like, it was so annoying that like she couldn't even give me the time of day to say like, I don't date mixed race guys. Like even I don't even like guys of color. Like anyone that's not white, I don't like. I would have preferred that at that time to I don't date black guys.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you've lumped me into a thing that's not even who I am. Like, and I'm proud to be black, but like, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not black. And you just said, I don't like black guys. And it's like, it's literally at the time, she could have said to me, I don't date Indian guys. Because I was just like, okay.
Okay.
So are we doing this or
Or
not?
not.
Thanks for the irrelevant racist information. Are we dating or no? And like, bruv, it was mad. And that was the first time that happened to me. And then the second time...
Before you say the second, what's mad is that she's probably fucking black guys now.
Of course
Or mixed
she
race
is.
guys now.
Of course
Everyone
she
is.
is, bro. All of them are.
But anyway, yeah. Second
Funny
time.
you should say that because I actually saw her a year or two ago in passing. Like she came, this is when I was working for David Lloyd. She came in, my boy Lewis actually signed her and I saw her name on like a contract in my office and I was like, I can't even remember what her last name was now, but I saw her name and I was like,
Fuck, that's
the year 6 girl.
Yeah.
I don't fuck black guys girl. I was like, can't be the same girl. Because this is a different city, this is a different time. This is when I lived in Luton and I was working like in Milton Keynes now. So obviously it's not that far apart, but like I was like, can't be the same girl. And then I saw her come in to like sign her contract and shit. And I was like, that's her.
Krista.
That's
Yeah.
fucking her. And I was like so embarrassed that I literally wanted to say like, do you remember me? She would have been like, hell no. When we were in year 6, we were at Scott's fucking fireworks party. I was in love with you. You told me you don't like black guys. Was it true? What was going on, babe? 'Cause it's fucking 18 years later and I'm still burning. But the second time wasn't even long ago in that there was a girl that I was talking to and she said to me, like, oh, she likes me and whatever and whatever, whatever. And she doesn't understand. I tried to explain it to her, but she wasn't understanding that what she was saying was really, really hurting me and offending me. In that, like, she was trying to pay me a compliment. And she was basically saying like, oh, you don't get it. I'm like really not attracted to black guys, but I am attracted to you.
I hate shit like that.
And I'm like, okay. And then she was like, no, really, like, I've never fancied a black guy, but like, I really fancy you. And I'm like, stop saying that.
Yeah.
And then like, she was like, what? I'm like, I'm just letting you know, like, obviously this is like, it's just a thing for me. Like, it's a big deal for me. And I'm like, it shouldn't be a fucking big deal for you. And like, secondly, I'm not black.
Yeah.
Like, stop profiling me, fam. Like, I'm my own race. I'm my own person. Like, I'm just like, what is this whole, like, you're not doing me a favor by fancying me.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't be grateful to you that you find me attractive because I'm a subsection of the race that you deem unattractive.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that, like, mind-boggling. And it was even more mind-boggling the fact that she thought she was paying me a compliment. She genuinely thought she was doing me a favor. And she thought I should be happy. Like, rah, she doesn't fancy black guys, but she fancies me. Like, I must be buff.
Yeah.
Like, you're hurting my feelings, fam.
Yeah.
You're profiling me for one, and you're degrading my heritage for two. And it's just like, what is happening?
What's the point of this conversation?
Bruv, it's mad. In this day and age, man, I'm talking about I don't date black guys, but lucky you, you're all right. Yeah. You're one of the good ones. Must be the white in you. Fam, it was madness.
I'm happy I asked you that question.
Bruv, I'm happy you asked me that question because I didn't think it was going to get that much out of me. That was good.
You're breathing,
that was a good question, fam.
You're breathing.
Crystal, fam. Crystal, bruv. 18 years ago, my dad said, imagine, you know what's peak as well? You know what's actually fucking peak? You know why she's lucky? That I'm a shy guy. Imagine if I'd went to my dad and said, imagine, because me and my dad don't talk like that. But ideally, I would like to have a relationship with my kids in which they can just tell me anything.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
I didn't have that relationship with my dad. So lucky for her, I didn't go back to my dad. Like, because I remember he dropped me off and picked me up. So imagine if he picked me up and was like, how was the thing? How was the fireworks? And I was like, yeah, it was all right. I told this girl that I like at school that I like her and if she wants to go out with me, and she told me that she can't because her dad said she's not allowed to date black guys. My dad would have killed someone.
He would have peeled back into that yard.
He would have peeled back and been like, what? And he would have got the dad down there. And imagine if the dad never said that.
Yeah.
Imagine if she made that whole thing up.
It's the hunt all over again.
It is the hunt all over again, fam. It literally is the hunt all over again. Who's to blame?
Yeah.
Because the dad must be thinking, where did you get that from? I never fucking said that.
That's gonna be that's funny.
This black guy's gonna kill me. Like, what are you doing to man?
That's funny.
Bro, what are you doing? Why would you say that?
That's genuine fear.
Fam,
that's genuine.
How scared would you be? I didn't say that. And then no one's believing him.
Of course.
She's 10. You did say it.
You manipulative bastard.
You fucking Nazi. You said it. Like, stop lying. You fucking said it. Admit it. You said it. And Mazara, big man, I never fucking said that. I swear to God. I don't know where she got that from.
You can swear to anyone. I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you. I believe this vulnerable 10-year-old girl.
Fam. And then, like, my man must be thinking, if he made it out of there unscathed, he would literally be thinking, where did that come from?
Where did she get that from?
And why did you say that? Yeah. Because why don't you want to date black guys? That's crazy.
At 10 years old.
10, fam. 10, she's dropping bars. I don't date black guys. Date.
You look done out here, fam.
I remember, fam. You know I speak as well because I remember the day before. I'm fucking lucky because the day before I was going to send her one of those notes. Do you like me? Yes, no, maybe. I was going to send her that. I would have found this thing. I would have got back. Don't date black guys. I would have sent that to Miss straight away.
Head office, straight away. Head office. Straight away.
Fam, it's actually peak because, like, I've got all these unsolved mysteries in my life because I was such a shy kid.
Yeah.
And, like, stuff like experiences like that, like, made me so much more shy. Like, I always look back and think in my life, like, I've never really experienced any racism or everything's been blessed. But then little snippets, like you just have to ask me the right question.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, that was racist.
Yeah.
Like that was fucking racist.
Yeah.
Jesus, I was only 10. That one of them fucked up. Bro, it's crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, man. This whole race game it's
hard,
a dirty dance, fam.
It's hard. Like, I didn't ask it because I wanted to express something. I asked it just because I wanted to get another person's point of view. Do you know what I mean? And obviously you've been my best friend. It's good to hear other people's opinions and whatever about the situation. With me, it's like, I always feel like regardless of wherever I am in my career and anything, I'm always going to be judged or watched because I'm a black guy. And I don't mean that in like a derogatory way because I feel like I don't want people to pity me or whatever. I just feel like I've always got to be on edge or I've always got to be extra nice because I'm going to be deemed as, the reason why he's acting this way is because he's black.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
And I've obviously, people that know me, I've worked in hospitality all my adult career. And I've tailored myself to be or act a specific way because I've learned how to control my patience. And that's because I work in hospitality. You have to have patience to work in hospitality. But there are distinctive moments where I feel like it's jarring because people think one thing where they know nothing about me. So for example, we had a private room, a private hire rather, and the guests were being a bit noisy and doing like handstands and shit. And I told him to I saw it on camera. Then I walked in and I told him to stop. And then immediately they thought it was the doorman. Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And do you know what's worse? One of the other managers was in the room wearing exactly the same jacket I was wearing because we all have different jackets for different, like, for hierarchy. But because of my skin color, she immediately thought I was a doorman.
Yeah.
And it's big man, I am wearing the same jacket she's wearing. Is she a doorman?
Yeah.
But I was just thinking that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you just have to hold your tongue and just smile for it so many times. But it's mad because I never ever will like express this to, obviously this is fucking going live, so it's pointless now me saying it. But in hindsight, I would never ever express this to anyone at work because people will never get it because they're white.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds like racial profiling, but white people never get racially profiled.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a fact.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a fucking fact.
Exactly. Like, there's certain people that like, there's only certain minorities that will understand little nuances that you're saying.
Exactly.
Like, perfect example was like, I was talking to someone the other day and they were telling me about their night out. And they were like, oh yeah, it was good. Like, my friend was being an idiot. Like, we were walking home and there was a dwarf walking behind us. And he was like one of the DJs at the club. So my friend stopped and spoke to him. And I immediately knew that he knew that the only reason she stopped and spoke to him because he's a dwarf. And if he was a random guy walking home from the club, just like I'm sure there were 20 other random guys on the street walking home from the club, she wouldn't have spoke to them. And like the girl that told me, like, clearly didn't see any issue with like her stopping and speaking to the guy. But I'm like, do you think he wants to be stopped and spoke to? Because he's not an idiot. He knows you're only doing it because he's a dwarf. Like, you might think you're being nice, but you're really not.
You're not.
And you're profiling this guy and you're like segregating this guy. You might think you're doing him a favor, but you're actually segregating him. And he can't even walk home in peace because it's almost like a sideshow, a side act. And that's what, it's not really similar, but exactly what you were saying about in terms of like, you feel like you need to make sure you're in a certain type of way because of your skin color is also like, with today's culture, it's like people are, it's not so prevalent in this country. In America, it definitely is. In terms of like the need for diversity and equality and stuff like that. Like, people might disagree with me wholeheartedly on this, but like, I am so against, in this day and age, I feel like there was definitely a time for it. There was a time for it where racial minorities were separated, and it was difficult for someone who was black, who was Asian, whatever, to get in a certain place in business. It was difficult.
Yeah.
I don't live in America, but it's not as difficult as it was. Like, if you're qualified, you can get a job. I don't give a fuck what you say. Like, we do live in a time, people don't want to accept it, but we do live in a time in which you can achieve what you want to achieve, regardless of what your skin color is. We do. You just need to believe it. And there are always going to be exceptions. There are always going to be exceptions. There are going to be dickheads here and dickheads there. But wholeheartedly, I can say with confidence, from my own experience, from looking at your experience, from looking at my friend's experience, that someone looking at my dad's experience, and stuff, that someone who has who is part of a racial minority can achieve something in business off their own merit. So the push that you see and you read and stuff about, like, for diversity and equality and stuff like that annoys me, because, like, just what you said, like, I don't want people to see me in a certain way and assume I'm like this because I'm black. I also wouldn't want to be in a situation where people look at me and think I'm only here because I'm black. Like, I didn't get here by myself. We needed the black guy. There's not enough black guys in here. Like, we need the black guy. And, like,
to balance it out,
balance it out. And, like, it's stuff like that is, like, I think it's such a controversial opinion to have, but sometimes the more attention you make of it, the bigger deal you make out of it, you actually sometimes doing more harm than good.
Yeah, of course.
Like, prime example, like, I had a woman, she's only got the best intentions. She's only got the best intentions. And she's an African lady, and she wanted to set up a situation where people from the office could go to some kind of organization or charity or something like that, and speak to a few people who are less privileged, and they're struggling with work, and a lot of them are younger people, and they don't have very many role models and stuff like that, and they're trying to achieve something, and she's trying to show this is what can be achieved. And then she sent an email around, but she only sent it to the ethnic minorities in the office. Said, "Oh, do you want to come down? This." And I saw the names that obviously were in the email, and I was like, And then she sent a follow-up email and said, "Oh, in case you're wondering why I've only sent it to the ethnic minorities in the office, is because a lot of the people at this place are part of ethnic minorities, and I think it would be good for them to see people of their own color, like, doing well." And I'm like, I understand you only have the best intentions, but I don't want to be singled out like that. Like, I'm here the same way she's here. I'm here the same way he's here. I'm here regardless of our race, and I'm not something to be celebrated because I am this color and I am where I am in business. That, like, I understand that you only have the best intentions, but there is also other perspectives. I don't want to be celebrated. I don't want to be singled out. I don't want to be the guy that's like, "Oh, we need diversity. We need to show what someone who looks like James can achieve. Look what James is like." No, leave me alone, because I did it the same way Sharon did it. Like, I don't want to be singled out like that. I haven't done anything
or done anything out of the ordinary.
I haven't done anything out of the ordinary.
You've done the same thing.
Yeah, I've done the same thing as everyone else. So why should I be made to feel like, "Oh, you're lucky," or "You've done well," like, stuff like that? Like, why should I be made to feel like that? Just like, that's, even though you're trying to be positive, you're profiling me just the same way like someone who's trying to be negative would, and it doesn't make me feel any better. But I immediately replied and was like, "I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying here, bruv."
What's talking about jobs and stuff, about ethnic minorities and whatnot. So I was talking to one of the this is another completely separate occasion. I was talking to one of the doormen at work. Coincidentally, obviously he's black. We're just randomly talking. I don't think he works there anymore now, actually. And then he asked me, "Oh, how long have I been here in where am I?" I was like, "Oh, just like 6 months or so." And he was like, "Oh, how did you get to be a manager so quick?" And I'm thinking, what do you even mean? What do you actually even mean by? What do you actually mean by that question? I was like, "Bro, I've been a manager." Do you know what I mean? And I feel like I know for a fact he wouldn't have asked that question if I was white. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like it made me upset thinking that he feels being a black manager is a privilege.
Yeah. Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
whereas his job is a bit more degrading.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
it just feels like he's putting himself, he's capping his own limitations.
100%.
But obviously I didn't say any of that to him, but it was my immediate thought.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, why would you even ask me that? Because I know where you're going with that question, but you don't want to say the specifics of the question.
Yeah.
I was like, bruv, I've only been here for 6 months, but I've been a manager for years.
Yeah.
So that's how I got the job.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of question is that?
My CV, fam. That's how I'm a manager. Like my CV.
My experience. I've been managing for years.
100%, fam. Like it's nothing to do with like, right, they must be looking for more black managers.
It was weird to me, bro. It was weird to me. But yeah, I'm so happy. I don't know why I'm happy I asked that question, but it's not even like it was on my chest. Actually, the reason why I did was because I think maybe I experienced something. I put it down. I was like, we have to talk about this on the podcast.
Bro, that girl story is fucking funny. That girl story is fucking funny.
Drank her drink, drops it on the floor, and darted. Absolutely sprinted.
She must have been so terrified. I wonder if she got home and thought, why did I do that? Or thought, thank fuck.
Yeah, it's either or. It's either or because there's no in between.
There is no in between. 100%. 100% there's no in between.
But the fear of knowing that potentially she could have told someone, oh, maybe this guy's following me, and then the rebuttal from that, who would believe me?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's like the thing is as well, it's not even that a case that we're saying if it was any white guy, they wouldn't have done it. But it's a case of saying, in order to put fear in her like that, you would assume that the guy that she's looked back and seen would have had to have some form of shady charisma about them. So like it could have been a drug addict or a homeless person or like any characteristic, or there could have been like a white guy with fucking tattoos on his head or looked like he just got out of prison. Like you've got to have certain characteristics in that scenario. If you are white, like we were saying, if you were white, you might have to have certain characteristics to fit that profile, to give someone enough fear to fucking sprint.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we could be completely wrong, and she could be a hypochondriac, and she'll sprint from anyone. It could have been a chicken, she could just run. Yeah. But the chances are, the fact that you were black, even though you were probably wearing a suit, it gave her more excuse to run than if it was a white guy in a suit or a young Chinese guy in a suit. No one's running from a Chinese guy, bro. You see a Chinese guy walking down the road, you're fine.
You're calm.
You're fine.
You don't judge them any which way.
Doing shit. Black guy's teething you. He just is. Teething you or raping you, one of the two.
It's crazy, man.
It is crazy. And just like we said, it's crazy that we subconsciously, even though we would moan about it, we subconsciously subscribe to it as well.
Of course, because it's part of the nature, it's day in, day out. Like, you can't stop yourself from thinking certain things. It just autonomously happens.
It does autonomously happen. And the thing is as well, this sucks to say, it's stupid for me to say because I know we're going to wrap up in a minute, but it's not unsubstantiated as well. We're not, even though we're saying like, oh, the system has led you to believe that this is that. Yeah. It's not just that from experience alone. Yeah. Like I was actually saying this the other week to, when we were on the way here, like, yes, people like you say, oh, like you see a group of black guys and people are more afraid than they should be because of this and that. I was like, that's true. But us as a collective, we're all black guys. If we take a reading of our anxiety levels or our adrenaline levels, if I went into a white rave or if I went into a black rave,
spiking a little bit.
Bruv.
A little bit.
Because you know from experience. There's probably going to be a fight.
Potential, yeah. Somebody can get langed.
And that's not the system, fam.
Yeah, it's just...
that's just these monkeys want to fight. These niggers, these goddamn niggers can't stop fighting, man. These cotton picking, sugarcane stripping, niggers. Nah, bro. This is experience.
It is.
Guys want to scrap.
It's true, man.
It's mad. It is mad. But yeah, fam, let's wrap this up. That was a good one. It's fucking long.
It was a great episode. I loved it.
That was long.